the Dunening, am I right? And he goes, oh man, it duned like you wouldn't believe.
It duned so hard all over that planet.
The Forlorn Watchman, I've arrived at the mouth of the Panther. Beyond the tooth-like rocks is the remains of a small cargo ship named the MMA that looks like it sank a long time ago. I should investigate this wreck.
You know I love it when you read to me.
I'm here to help, you know?
What are we doing? What is this?
Oh, have you ever played this game before?
Nope.
Oh, okay. This is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And it's fucking sweet, man.
But why are we here? What are we? Are we some kind of show?
Yeah. The name of the show is Watson and James Don't Play. My name is James.
And I'm the Forlorn Watson.
Look at me, I'm a dark elf.
You are.
I'm an assassin dark elf.
You look like it.
Yeah. It's the hood. It's the black robes and everything.
Mr. Potter.
Oh, I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about Severus Snape today. Well, more so Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
I learned of a movie that exists. It's called Perfumer, A Murderer's Story, I think is what it's called.
Perfume's a great movie.
Perfume, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's based on a book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, TikTok, they gave me a clip today of Alan Rickman, I guess, messing with this guy, like interrogating this guy. I couldn't think of the word to call it, but it's interrogating this guy.
Just messing.
Just giving him the...
Just joshing.
Just giving him the business. We're just going to run around and play around in this game, by the way. So if you're like expecting big quests, I got news for you, Jack. You're watching the wrong fucking show. All right? I'm just going to run around and fuck shit up. Know what I mean?
So you've never seen the movie Perfume, but
No.
you actually got to watch a clip, which is fun, because that movie's weird.
It's Alan Rickman. He's got the perfumer tied up and said, "Why did you kill my daughter?"
Just
hang on,
harvest
let
her
me-
smell.
Let me try that again. "Why did you kill my daughter?" And he says, "I needed her." You needed her? And then he does his Alan Rickman thing where he's like, here's what I'm going to do while you're being tortured, and I'm doing the torturing. I want you to know how much I'm going to enjoy it. Or at least relish in it. Maybe not even enjoy it. Enjoy is not the right word. He's not going to like it. He's having a bad time. His daughter's dead. He's real bummed about that. You know, real father figure, this Severus Snape character. And that made me think about how I want to see the entire scene where Severus Snape is lecturing them about werewolves. And he goes...
Lycanthrope.
He goes...
Several ways to become a werewolf. They include being given the power of shapeshifting, being bitten by a werewolf.
And then it cuts to the next scene, and I go, no, tell me more.
But say all of it.
I want to hear everything that has to occur and has to do with page 394.
They slobbering creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he would be not so fun to listen to for real if you were actually like in 8th grade or whatever.
Right.
But, you know, as an adult, yes, please narrate all my audiobooks. Oh, that's so funny to me that you got served a clip of Perfume. It's just such a silly movie.
It came out of nowhere, too. I'm like, really? Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Do you know what the setup of the movie is?
No, not a clue.
This dude wants to be a perfumer, right? Wants to make the oils and essences and stuff to make like really, really great perfume.
Okay.
And he's got a very strong sense of smell, and he basically discovers that he can harvest the smell of women.
Oh.
And he kills women, takes their essence, all in pursuit of this like ultimate perfume, right?
Uh-huh.
And I won't spoil the climax of the movie, but he somewhat succeeds, I would say. It's got Dustin Hoffman in it too.
Okay.
He's in it. Like you said, Professor Snape's in it.
The Alan Rickman.
And Ben Whishaw? I don't know how to say his last name. He's the star of it, but either way, it's got some good people in it. I don't know, it's not the best movie in the world, but it's pretty fun to watch if you're into people murdering other people in, like, period France.
I am.
You
Absolutely.
know?
I'm way into that.
Or if you just wanted to know how to start a perfume company back then.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Good times. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Not even
though.
just a perfume company, but a perfume company that uses people.
Well, and you see him go into other people's shops and go, man, look at your normal vials of perfume. You're so dumb. It's got that whole vibe to it where they're trying to outdo each other like McDonald's and Burger King.
Yeah. It just kind of reminded me that no matter how much of a snob that I am, there are tons of movies I've never seen. Not a single time. Movies I didn't even know existed with actors that I really enjoy.
What's that like? What's that like having movies that you haven't seen?
I don't know. It makes me feel like maybe I don't know what I thought I did, you know?
Like when you look up at the stars and you go, I'm just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy. I don't know
anything. It's a whole great big world out there.
Yeah. I'm just a little guy trying to get by. Trying to get this little mountain thing. If you're hearing clicking, it's because Oblivion doesn't have controller support. Or at least it doesn't have good controller support.
Right. We'll say good controller support, yeah.
You can use a controller. It breaks the game. It gets real pissed about it.
Mm-hmm. So we're just dealing. Either way, it's a game.
Yeah. So there's going to be some noise in the background. You know? I can deal with that. Look, a guy. Watch this. Hell yeah. He's like, ow! Stop it.
Why is he shining? Is that your
Where did
targeting
you
system?
come from?
And yeah, how did you pass that Minotaur?
Is he mad at me? Are you friends with me? No, he's not He's not friendly at all.
He seems pretty pissed.
I think he followed me in here.
Oh.
You know? One of those like, hey, I'm going to get you.
Boy, it really seems like your little bow and arrow wouldn't have that much of an effect on him.
On a Minotaur? No, probably not. Got him. Nice. There's no soul gem in your inventory large enough. That's too bad. What do you got?
Do you remember on Venture Brothers, the mighty Minotaur?
Yeah.
For I am the mighty Minotaur!
Beautiful.
You're doing great this week, by the way, as far as reminding things that I'm currently enjoying. I've been watching the Hannibal series, speaking of the mighty Minotaur.
Well, I had...
and I say that because it's a Red Dragon reference.
Well, yeah, let me set it up a little bit.
Set
here.
it up.
While you're doing your gold and potions and whatnot.
Me gold!
It's really hard not to slip into an accent, like do a bad Cockney accent when you start talking about all this, like, ye old fucking inventory stuff.
You ever see the movie Donkey Punch?
But anyway, no, don't
Okay.
open any more tabs.
Okay. Well, maybe if we remember, we'll wrap back around to Donkey Punch.
We'll wrap back around to the Donkey Punch.
It's Cockney related.
Anyway,
Do you see
so
me?
I
Excuse me.
had been thinking about watching Manhunter, which
Oh.
is Michael Mann's adaptation of the Thomas Harris book.
I thought you were going to say Michael Manhunter, the Manhunter. Anyway, go ahead.
Michael Mann, the Hunter of Men. And then I thought to myself, wow, there really have been a lot of adaptations of kind of the Hannibal Lecter universe.
Yeah.
There's Red Dragon, Hannibal, Silence of the Lambs,
You kind of forget about him, you
the
know?
TV show Hannibal, and then Manhunter too. So like, they also had, remember Hannibal Rising? They made that one about young Hannibal. I never saw that one, but it seemed to disappear pretty quickly. I don't think it was that great. But either way, it got me thinking about all of that, and then I said to you, hey, we should watch Hannibal related stuff.
Hannibal Rising is just
Just to see how some of this stuff is held up.
Hannibal Rising is just Hannibal the movie, but
And-
he's got a boner.
And you're telling me that, Hannibal Rising is not so great? He's just, he's on a Viagra
Yeah.
the whole movie?
The whole movie.
No, I don't like that.
Just one though. It's just one that lasts too long.
Mm-hmm. It's all the same scenes from Hannibal. They're now awkward with the inclusion of a tent.
He's got that prison jumpsuit, and it really
Yeah, and it leaves nothing to the imagination. You
His
can't tie
prison-
that at the waist.
his prison speed suit really draws the eye.
It's a speed suit.
A lot of Venture Brothers on this one. I like it. We never know what's going to happen. There's a rough idea of what we want to talk about.
No, I'm the puppet master.
Okay. He's the puppet master.
I'm
apparently.
the puppet master.
How many clips is that now? 30? 30 clips?
It's like 3 clips.
At least
It's
3 clips
fine.
so far.
So I
30
brought that.
minus 0.
So I brought that up to you, and I was like, "Hey, let's watch these and see how they've held up and kind of rank them or whatever." And then I didn't watch any of them. I watched Sleepwalkers instead.
I watched the entire first season of Hannibal.
But I'm glad you got through the first season of Hannibal because I want you to hype me up on it.
It's so good. I can totally see why I got canceled, though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not. It's weird that it aired on NBC, and I wonder if the version that I'm watching on Amazon Prime is the version that aired on NBC. And I don't mean that language-wise. I mean violence. It's extremely violent. way more violent than I expected a network TV show to be.
Well, I was thinking about that too, and I thought violence, yeah, but is it really all that violent, or is it just you're seeing a lot of you're seeing crime scenes?
You see crime scenes, but the first season or the first scene in season 2, spoiler alert.
Yeah,
just
spoiler,
be ready for this.
Spoiler alert for Hannibal season 2.
For this ish, is that the way that they hooked you with season 2, episode 1 is Lawrence Fishburne walks into Hannibal making dinner, right? Doing what he does.
Yeah.
Cooking people.
Oh, not pizza rolls?
No, not pizza rolls. He's cooking people.
Not Totino's pizza rolls?
It's not entirely clear if it's people, but it's probably people because it's Hannibal Lecter and he eats people.
And
that's his hook.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
Hannibal the Cannibal. Like, come on. It's right there.
Right there. So he's cooking people. Old Morpheus walks in and says, "Dog, you got to stop.
Seriously, between you and me, this has gotten out of hand.
You got to take it easy."
Get it out of hand?
They're eyeing each other up, right?
Because he's eating people.
He's cutting meat. He's looking at Lawrence. Lawrence is looking back at him.
And he looks at me, and I look at him.
Lawrence goes to reach inside his blazer pocket, his holster. Hannibal reaches for the knife. They start fighting.
Right.
He gets sliced up. Hannibal stabs him in the neck with a piece of glass. He stumbles into Hannibal's wine closet, his walk-in wine cooler. Hannibal's like, "I'm getting through this fucking door, all right? You're going down, Lawrence, okay? We fought. I stabbed you. You can't live. I can't allow you to live. One of us is not going to make it out of this situation."
Right. It's a you or me.
And then it cuts to black and it says 12 weeks earlier. And I go, okay, cool. And then the season starts. But it kind of lets you know, like, hey, Morpheus is going to find out.
Yeah, this is coming to a conclusion.
The Hannibal-
some kind of that storyline.
Turns out that creep, Hannibal Lecter, the fucking weirdo,
The one we all think may be eating people.
is a serial killer.
He was eating people.
I love how the first season just consists of going, if anyone can help him, if anyone can help Will Graham, it's Hannibal Lecter. And I go, do you know this guy? You've been to his house. You've dined with him.
It's weird.
And you think that he's just a good guy.
It's weird when you read or watch these adaptations of hugely popular, like everybody knows the story kind of franchises. He's like, go back and read Dracula now.
Right.
Like everybody in the book's like, what about this Dracula guy? I don't know. I think you should probably stay at his castle, right? He just seems like a nice guy, a bit of a recluse, but don't be mean.
He's an eccentric old man.
Right. Don't let his inhospitability of domain.
Don't let his vampirism give you the wrong idea.
And it's just so funny to me that everybody's wandering around talking about Dracula like we don't all know exactly who Dracula is. It's funny to me.
Come on,
these marauders. What is with this?
They're well armed.
Looks like early motion capture for Shrek.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's fucking me up. Yeah. I can't just stand there and take blows. I'm wearing a bathrobe and I have a butter knife.
I was gonna say you have a really crappy little sword knife thing here.
It's the blade of woe.
When you saw it, you were like, "Whoa!"
I got a different weapon. Bow of voltage. That could do something. Oh, that should do some damage. How much better?
An actual sword? Yeah, probably.
Get some.
Come get a taste.
He's like, I'm getting a taste. I remain unimpressed.
This is a sword actually made out of frozen Mountain Dew.
Oh, it's just a big old popsicle.
That's what the blade is forged from.
Did you ever make popsicles out of soda when you were a kid?
No.
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 I always wanted to. Always.
It doesn't really work, does it?
What? Sure it does. Why not?
Because I've frozen a soda before.
Yeah. And?
It makes like kind of it doesn't make like a popsicle, really.
Listen to me. You put the soda in the tray, right?
In the ice cube tray.
And then somehow you
put a straw or a stick or something in there.
Somehow it holds steady. I don't know how. And you do it. And it works. Listen to me like I've done it before. I've always wanted to.
Like
maybe it doesn't work.
Like you got a bunch in your freezer right now.
Let us know in the comments if you've ever made popsicles out of Mountain Dew.
You can make popsicles out of like juice. Absolutely. Like you can use orange juice or whatever, or apple juice. But I've never made it out of soda, mostly because it just becomes all like foamy and It doesn't really freeze into a solid block. It makes more of a slush.
Let us know in the comments, too, how long you think my toenails are right now.
Clickety clacking.
Just clacking around the floor. Shoot me! Stop trying to shoot me and shoot me!
So that's what we're going to be doing in the next few weeks is the Hannibal stuff. But what else have we been doing? I mean, you're getting excited, obviously, about the new Elden Ring stuff coming out.
I gave up on Batman the Animated Series. It got too depressing.
Oh, really?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't finish out the original, I guess, season 2 when the animation style started to drift towards Bruce Timm's style. Now, if you cut out the transition period and just watch Bruce Timm's, you're like, oh, this is pretty good. Because it is pretty good. It's fine.
It's
very good. The transition's tough. I hate it. I hate it so much. I gave up. I said, fuck this. I'm watching Hannibal. And it's a lot gorier than Batman.
It's a little more hard to take sometimes.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to sneak up on this guy. I'm going to do it right. My sneak skill increased. Quit moving. I have to do this. Kia. Oh, that didn't do anything.
I have to do this.
Sneak attack for 1 damage. I need to use a dagger for sneaking.
That's what I was thinking of when you said that. I was thinking of a Malfoy.
I have to do this.
You don't understand. It's just.
And then Dumbledore goes, Severus, please, Severus.
And Tom Felton was like, "Here comes my Oscar."
It's just Snape mocking Dumbledore. Him going, please, little baby, gonna cry, and then he fucking kills him.
When the time comes.
It's astounding.
Time is fleeting.
No, a customer told me a story today about how her son used to dress up like Frankenfurter at school, and it was a real problem. And I go, I fucking bet. Please stop talking to me. But nope, I'm being paid to stand there and listen to this person.
No, I had friends. I had friends like that in high school.
No, like at the wrong times. Like he just did it every day. And I go, do you ever, why are you sharing this with me? I'm not saying anything about what your son should have been doing or should not have been doing. Why are you talking to me about this?
Important distinction. Was he dressing up like that specific character, or was he just wearing women's lingerie?
He was wearing women's lingerie and like flashing people with it.
Okay, see, that's not cosplay.
It's not?
That's a felony.
Okay, sure. And I said, that sounds like a real problem. Again, you've made your purchases. Please leave. Please.
Believe it or not, that doesn't come up organically in conversation.
It does with this one.
She had to bring it up.
She had to bring it up.
To segue it in there.
This was right after she said to me, I'm retired, but I did work at the post office. And I said, are you implying that you're going to go postal? And she goes, that's why I said I worked at the post office. And I go, okay.
All right, glad we're on the same page here.
What is happening? Again, I never know what to expect at work. I never know what, regular or random strangers are going to share with me or show me. Not even just share with me.
Never seen a goiter.
But pull their shirt up and be like, look at this. And I go, fucking look at that.
That is a rash,
Thanks
boy.
for that. That is a big scar. I don't think it just happened like you said it did.
Right.
It would be stitched still. It's quite healed. It looks bad. It looks like you had a bad time. But
oh, sure, yeah.
The boots of Jement? Boots of Clement.
Jermaine's boots.
Jermaine's boots.
You know what? Actually, I'm really upset at you. Because I went and saw Dune Part 2, and you have not asked me a thing about it.
Yeah, because I'm worried that you're going to spoil stuff
I'm not going to spoil stuff for you. Why would I do that?
The other guy that you went with today.
Oh, did he spoil stuff?
No, not at all. He did very well. Most of the day, we just we'd bump into each other in the shop, and I'd be like, haha, the Dunening, am I right? And he goes, oh, man, it duned like you wouldn't believe.
It duned so hard all over that planet.
And then he said, no, but it was very cool. I go, great, I'm glad to hear that. I was worried.
I will tell you one of the things that he kept saying to me was, I didn't feel like a long movie. I kept, being entertained the entire time.
Sure.
Through the pacing. So I'll give you that.
All right.
Just pacing wise, it goes pretty quick.
Pretty solid. Okay. The last one was, I wouldn't call it slow, but it was set up. The last one was set up to, it's all Paul's journey,
Right.
And some stuff has to happen to get Paul in contact with the Fremen.
Well, and look, you can't build an entire world without taking some time to go, this is this character, this is how they do things on this planet, and this is this character, and this is how they do things on their planet, and there's no way to really get around that. I think Dune 1 did a great job of showing things without getting too wordy about it. I think that's where David Lynch's kind of falls short, is when it gets a little too exposition heavy.
Sure.
And so, yeah, by the time you get to this part 2, it really is firing on all cymbals. Like,
Symbols.
Cylinders. Yeah, just a monkey with cymbals.
Bruce, take it easy on the just will not stop. He's like, I'm doing a thing, man. I got a good feeling about this one.
It's going to pan out. So, yeah, it really is
God,
firing on all cylinders, I think. And I'm really excited for you to see it, so definitely go watch it soon.
Do I look like I might soon lead a holy war?
No, not really.
Okay. I don't want to say the other word because I'm worried that YouTube might get mad.
A jihad?
Damn it. All right.
Are you thinking about the word jihad?
Yeah, all
It
right.
means holy war.
It sure does. Sure does, champ.
I just want to associate these things together in the algorithm. Holy war.
Holy war.
Jihad.
When you said jihad the third time, the door behind me, like, closed. I think it was because it was almost closed, so it was, like, just kind of settling.
Yeah, air
But it
pressure.
makes me feel like it was one of those, like a Beetlejuice moment.
Oh, sure. We said it 3 times.
I put a jihad on them.
And here comes SEAL Team 6.
You're like, ah, shit. Ah, God, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Crack it down on these kids. I knew monitoring their 100-person YouTube channel would pay off.
No, it's just some douchebag at Google who's like, you can't say that. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
I'll say whatever I goddamn well please.
Think I'm getting paid for this? Do you think you're ever going to pay me for this? No. At best, we'll start a Patreon and
Hey.
be one of those guys.
Hey, every time we said jihad, you should put in Team America.
Oh.
Gary saying, I'll put a jihad out on you.
Okay. Not doing that.
Not every time.
Not every time. I'll do it once.
We'll do it once. That's what we usually settle on. I insist on something extravagant, which is insane.
One time.
And you pull it back to something totally reasonable.
I try to be as organic as possible.
Yeah.
You know, like the editing process is just me listening to the show going, I know what that means.
And
then I'll find a relevant clip.
And I'd really like there to just be a clip of everything we mention ever. And that's just too much.
It's a lot.
That's
yeah.
just too much.
I would love to. Sometimes it just doesn't happen.
Sometimes the clips are hard to find, or I forget the thing that I'm referencing, and I go, remember it was that internet joke, you remember? And you go, nope, I don't know what you were fucking talking about, and then I can't find it.
Will you hold still? Thank you.
Sometimes the clips are too long, or too gory, or there's a bunch of nudity, or something that there's some reason that we can't just straight up steal clips.
This guy cannot dress himself. He's wearing blacksmith pants, chainmail boots, and an orcish cuirass? Cuirass? How do you say that?
It's serving, it's serving.
Cunt.
It's giving poor.
It's giving cunt.
It's giving poor. No.
No, we can't say that.
You can say cunt, it's fine.
We said jihad. We can say cunt.
Right, like I don't know why you're pulling back on me now.
Hold back. No. Hold back. Come back. It's too strong.
Pretend you're Australian for a second.
I am gay. No, that's too strong. I need to pull it back.
I have AIDS.
Oh, jeez. We gotta work on my intro here.
And I'm new in town.
I've already used that clip. I can't use that one too.
You can't use that.
Feels
clip.
like there's a door in here. Like this looks like. Look at this. Look at this from over here.
Yeah.
You know?
It looks like they were gonna put a door there.
Giving door.
It's giving door.
Where am I?
Oh, what is this? Like, go back to your guy 1 second, just so we can see him.
Yeah, sure. Let's go
Yeah.
here.
Look at
Yeah.
that. Knockoff fucking Sith Lord. The eyes really do remind me of Anakin on Mustafar, though. By the time he gets all pissed off at the Jedi,
Look at how not threatening that knife is.
he looks like he's just got to hold that in their ritual. Like he doesn't actually get to do anything in the cult.
I love that I'm wearing my ring on the outside of my gloves. That's
Yeah.
very cool.
That's the way to do it right there. How are people going to know?
How are people gonna know I got this sweet fucking what ring is it again? Shit, where even mind and body ring of freedom.
Also, how many chains are you rocking right now?
Just the one. I just have these. I can't.
You just
I
have
can't.
the other ones.
Cruelty's heart. I am emo.
I thought you could be like a rapper and have like 10 of them on at once.
Amulet of kings. Now kiss my ring.
The King's Amulet.
I don't know where I am. I gotta get out of here.
Dude, slight spoiler for Dune 2.
No.
Dude,
All right.
you know how Dune ends? The first book, at least. You know how the first
I
book
have an
Because
idea.
you've seen the first movie.
It starts raining, right?
Yeah, it starts raining on Dune.
Oh, that
no.
does happen in the book?
No, I was just gonna tell you that
Shit.
there is a ring kiss moment.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, right.
That's cool.
Because you remember when Leto dies in the first one, and he's like, "I'm dead, but at least my son will have this ring."
Sure, yeah, I got you.
That's like the big, the ducal signet ring.
He wears it on his pinky too, right? Or is it too big?
I think he wears it on his forefinger.
Okay, I was gonna say because it's got, his dad's got those thick, meaty fingers.
Well, it's a family ring. It's not a child-sized ring. You know?
You wear it on the thing that fits.
You wear it on a big old finger.
He puts it on his dick sometimes when no one's around. Hell yeah, thanks, Dad.
But you are planning to go see it, right? So we can talk about it soon.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go tomorrow.
You're gonna go tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that'll work.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Did they have Dune 2 buckets where you went? Or are those,
I did
exclusive
not
to
get
AMC?
I think they're AMC.
Yeah.
I didn't get one.
Old Denny, he says he went on record saying it's genius marketing. It's a great marketing. I don't remember the exact quote.
Yeah, he could care
but he
less.
did say that. He's like, it's great. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, he could care less if it's like a joke or not because it's getting people to talk about the movie. It's funny.
And it's a joke. Of course it's a joke, but who cares?
I saw where he was on.
God, look at that thing. Oh, just want to do stuff to it.
That's the best thing that people could be doing are talking lightheartedly about his movie.
Right.
That's the best marketing he could be getting right now. I saw him, I think it was a clip of him on Colbert where he was talking about not getting too serious with it. It's like, yes, the actors did have to learn Chakopsa, the made-up fucking Fremen language.
Right.
It is in the movie.
Just like how, Viggo Mortensen had to learn Elvish
Well,
to a certain extent.
yeah, but Elvish is an actual kind of thing.
Sure.
They made this up a little more for just
Oh, they
the
took some
movie.
liberties? Okay.
Well, it's alluded to, and you get a couple phrases in the book. They didn't have to make up a whole language to write Dune. You know what I mean? So when you put it on screen and suddenly everybody's got to be talking with subtitles, then you do kind of have to make up the language if that's how you're choosing to show it.
I mean, they did it in a church when I was a kid.
So,
burn!
Pentecostal burn.
Pentecostal burn!
Eternal roasting.
You fucking suck.
Lake of fire achieved. So him talking on Colbert was just basically like, hey, yeah, it's a made-up language. Like, I didn't get too precious with it, but like when the language coordinator would be like, make sure you pronounce it like this, Javier, and stuff like that. He'd be like, all right,
And he
yeah, we're
just-
gonna do another take of this because
And he just smacks the piss out of her and says, don't fucking tell me how to talk. I'm amazing.
no, Javier is great.
Okay, he's a cool guy.
He was the best speaker of the language.
And dude, I love his attitude in
And
the
I-
first movie.
I think part of it is because he already has an accent that's not just normal English or French.
Sure.
It really plays well with the way he normally talks anyway.
Whenever he's like, silence, woman, I'm like,
And he's fucking funny.
you better do what he says.
There's definitely humor in this that I think was lost in the 84 version of Dune. You know what I mean? That
Sure,
was
yeah.
so heavy, so dour. Whereas this, you get a lot of good action scenes, a lot of good, like, just fun world building stuff, but it moves quickly.
Do you remember whenever Stilgar in the first one, he was like,
Who shall we have worm sign the likes of which even God has never seen?
You can watch
like-
the sneak preview right now, and he's like, hey, careful, don't call too big of a worm.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Worm sign reminds me of movie sign. Do you think that's where they got that term from?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so in Mystery Science Theater, whenever the yellow light starts going off and they have to go back to the theater,
Oh.
like they're being compelled, and they go, "We have movie sign."
Oh, yeah, the premise of the show. I never put that together. That's got to be, right?
I mean, I guess
That's
I've
got to
never
be
heard.
a Dune reference.
I've heard worm sign and movie sign, so I'm assuming that they're the same.
I forgot all about. I haven't thought about that in years, but yeah, I think you're right.
Think about it all the time.
That's gotta. Yeah,
Think about
that's
it.
all that's happening in my head.
It's just every day I go, "We got movie sign." What? We do. We got it.
Yeah,
We gotta
because
look out.
I mean, you remember all the famous. I've seen 3 different adaptations now of Duke Leto being like, "Look on the horizon, worm sign. Why aren't they saying it?"
It's worm sign.
Yeah,
Worm sign. But you get better peepers, Jack.
and it
Alright?
sounds like worm sign. Like it sounds like it should be based on something real, right?
Yeah.
Like they just modified snake sign, where you like, what it means when you spot a snake.
More than anything, it was a reference to worm sign from the movie Dune.
Do you think in the new Twisters movie they're gonna go, "We have Twister sign"? We have-
Yeah, probably.
We have Bill sign, and it's just Bill Paxton spinning a million miles an hour
Don't.
to eat them?
I don't know.
Is that disrespectful?
It's disrespectful.
Oh, okay,
I
my
like
bad.
I like Bill Paxton more than that.
Okay.
Go back a couple episodes, everybody, and talk about
We do like
his
him.
near dark performance.
I love him. He's great.
It's fucking great.
Redguard Rock Smasher here. He's smashing me.
I think we should probably just end the episode with one of his famous quotes.
Okay, cool.
Right.
No, because I love him. All right, don't get the wrong idea. That
Exactly.
I'm like,
No, don't get defensive. No one's
He's
saying you
fucking-
don't love him.
I love him. I love him so much.
But if you ever shit on his legacy again, I will kill you.
We'll end you. You're going down.
It'll be
Game over, man. It's game over.
Look at this idiot. Oh shit! He got out.
fucking kill him.
Okay.
Kill him so you can go get Burger King.
I have to. I'm so hungry.
Did he just try to pimp smack you?
He didn't try. He did.
I can never tell in games because obviously, you don't actually get slapped. He just does the motion.
Got him right between the eyes, baby. Take his teeth and his boner. Thank you.